So, July 23rd, I had seen my doctor because I had noticed, I was sitting there laying down and I noticed that there was my left testicle was kind of hard. And, I felt the other one, my right testicle, and everything felt normal there. So I knew something was kind of up. And as I started playing with it a little bit more, I remember I was just laying down, getting ready for bed. And, like most men, we tend to grab our testicles and that's how we relax. Well, like I said, I noticed my left testicle was hard and I found a growth on it, on the underneath it. And that's when I kind of knew something was up. So that was the first part. I made a doctor's appointment with my primary doctor and told them what was going on. And they did an exam, just by their hands, like they're going to do for a hernia check. And they had felt what I had felt, which was the hardness and the growth. And they immediately sent me stat to do an ultrasound. So now I'm getting a little bit worried, but I'm almost for certain that something's not right. I know something's not right. I just don't know if it's cancer or not. So I do the ultrasound, which is comfortable. You have nothing to worry about. They're real professional about it, and they're not going to tell you anything there. They're not going to give you any information. They're going to send it back to your doctor, and your doctor will have to go over it with you. And if there is anything that's suspicious or out of the ordinary, they're going to send you to a specialist, which is a urologist, and he will send you to do lab work. He's going to inspect your testicles as well, and so on and so forth. Now, I'll let you guys know every day more and more. I just wanted to start this because it's hard to find stuff on testicular cancer. A lot of people didn't know about it. I didn't really know about it, and there's this guy that I started typing stuff in Google because I think that's what we all do. And there's a guy that has a website, and it's called Ballsy Sense of Tumor, which is, great to have a sense of humor. I have a sense of humor. And that tends to make it easier, even though your significant other may not feel the same as you. But it does lighten, the situation. It just depends what kind of person you are. And I tend to have a strong mind. And if you don't have a strong mind and you're worried, I'm going to tell you right now, it's curable. It still sucks, but it's curable. And what always keeps me going is I think about all the little kids, or not just little kids, but pretty much anyone with uncurable cancer, and they're going through the clinical trials trying to beat and find what to beat what they have. I think, like I said, again, the kids with cancer that never really got a childhood, that's what I always tend to think of. I don't have it as bad as everyone else. Don't get me wrong, it still sucks, but that's what helps me. And like I said, I'll be making more videos to tell you the day-by-day process of what's gonna happen. And so far, I've been, had an IV put in my arm probably once. I'd done it with the CAT scan, and I've probably had blood drawn 3 times. Some from my urologist, and then you'll get a specialty doctor, which is an oncologist, which handles pretty much all your chemotherapy. It's a process, and for me, the part that sucks for me is the needles. That's like the worst part. That's what I hate the most. And it brings me back to life, when it's done. After it's done, I feel tremendously a lot better because I'm getting through it. But when they stick that needle in me, that tends to remind me that this is real. And like I said, I'll post more videos, and that way everybody knows what to expect. And also, I'm gonna keep a kind of an expense trail on what I'm gonna pay out of my pocket with insurance. So I'll be back, so you guys stay tuned.